Knowledge sharing. My colleague Dana and I were having this conversation this morning. We're developing some training for project management training for the U.S. courts, and I'm in the process of writing another book. And we're realizing knowledge management, which was a good phrase for a while, is kind of gone by the wayside. Knowledge sharing and other sorts of things are replacing it. But this knowledge sharing is key. You know, how do we get the lessons learned that we have from projects, from our own experiences, to a place that can be shared and, most importantly, applied to future work. A key organization that demonstrates strong knowledge sharing is NASA. I don't think that's, again, too much of a surprise. The one thing that I learned in talking with Dr. Ed Hoffman over at their Academy for Program Project Engineering Leadership, one thing I learned in all these discussions with him is that NASA, you know, you've seen some of the mistakes they've made. Unfortunately, a lot of them get on the evening news or on the front page of the newspaper. But they don't make a mistake twice. They really don't make a mistake twice. And the key element of that is because of how they share knowledge. They have forums like this. They have formal training. They have publications. You know, when they first started, they had a magazine. Now everything's all electronic. They have CDs. They have movies. They have whatever you can think of. They have all in service of sharing lessons learned. They still bring back Apollo program and project managers to NASA annually to talk with the new engineers about what their experiences were. Okay, the technology has changed, no doubt. You know, I don't have my phone on me because the security guard scared me and I put it away. But they use rooms to do what we can with an iPhone. Okay, so things have changed quite a bit. But fundamentally, the work that they do in managing projects has not. It involves people. It involves processes. Right, and some of the core things that it involves, like communication, leadership, management skills, all still there. And still there are lessons to be learned. They reflect on these things. You know, how are we doing? Where are we going? And they do things both very formally and informally. They have these literally storytelling sessions where they'll just throw somebody who's been in space or on a project in the middle of a room with a bunch of people, and that's it. And then they just talk. So a wide variety of things, but an excellent example of how they share knowledge at NASA.